And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy, Cheap Ludes. And 2K has done it once again, as is a Thursday tradition. They have teased what we're getting as the Friday content the night before. So, if you're not following 2K on Twitter, which I totally understand because it is like a desolate wasteland of like pain and opinion sometimes, like I get not wanting to jump on Twitter for that reason, I will bring you the tweets and the news as they come. I'm not a real journalist. I don't know why I'm talking like this. So we got a tweet from 2K earlier at 4 o'clock p.m. tomorrow, and then a little wave emoji and a man surfing emoji. This guy's mad. What this means, I don't know. I believe there's a few people who say Steph Curry. So like an invincible, yeah, right here. Like an invincible Steph Curry. By the way, whoever King Mike Graphics is a sick concept. Like shout out to you, I guess. But also, why'd you do my man Steph with this picture back there? He looks like disappointed in you and he's staring at you and judging you. But, I mean, I don't know if that's necessarily the case. A bunch of people are saying that. It's definitely not Invincible Kenny Wooten, but, like, dude, I'd be stoked about that. Another possibility people keep saying is, like, Kelly Oubre, because somebody... Who calls him Tsunami Poppy? Nobody calls him that. He called himself that. He made that himself, right? He had to have. It doesn't matter. I personally don't think that this tweet right here is in reference to any player specifically. Like, I think this is this is teasing the promo set that we're getting. So it's probably going to be an entirely new promo set. Now I'm going to go check the market out and see what the market implications of all this info is here in a second. I'll talk about like what promo sets it might be and which ones they like. It definitely isn't. So number 4. So I'm guessing we're getting 4 Dark Matters, possibly even 4 Invincible cards. Is a Rose emoji. So guessing this has something to do with Derrick Rose, right? I would guess. Maybe. Oh, D Rose, great. Unusable 6'3" point guard, trash. You dramatic ass, dude. Shut up. Like, some people like Derrick Rose, okay? Either way, if it's Derrick Rose, cool. If it's an Invincible D Rose, like, I'll pick him up because I'm a Bulls fan and I need that. So that's what they tweeted. 30 minutes later, they tweeted essentially the Greek flag. I believe it says flag of Greece, yes. So obviously it's going to be Giannis. I mean, there's like me holding out hope that maybe it's not Giannis. Potentially it's like Kurt Rambis, who also is Greek, which would be sick. I don't think it's going to be Kurt Rambis, but I can dream. I just want to play with a white guy with goggles and a mullet. Like, it sounds sick. But chances are it's an Invincible Giannis. And I mean, I will obviously go look at Giannis's prices when I go to the market in like a few minutes. But if it's an Invincible Giannis, I don't know. I'll talk about him in a little bit. You know, it's Giannis. Like, he's going to be way too expensive. He's going to be really hard to draw, you know, etc. Then we got a gas emoji, which doesn't say specifically. It just says fuel pump. So I'm guessing that means Shaq. We're probably getting an Invincible Shaq, I would guess. I don't really think... I'm guessing everybody kind of has the same ID as Westbrook. Why Westbrook? Explain, please. Why? Oh, I didn't see the gas emoji. What did you think was going on? I'm confused. What did you think this was? Just number 2? All right, anyways, doesn't really matter. Alex Caruso. Shout out to Alex Caruso, dude. Oh, man. That's so sick. He might be my favorite player in the NBA now. And then number 1 is the most important, and that is 38,387. Now, out of context, what does that even mean? That is the exact amount of points Kareem Abdul-Jabbar scored in his career. So obviously we're getting an Invincible Kareem, which if you guys remember, the GOAT Kareem last year is going to be absolutely nutty. He's going to be stupid, and like he's going to be way too expensive, and he's not really going to break the game. The game's been broken, but I mean, like I said, I'll go and look at the market and we'll talk about that individually. Yeah, no, this card is stupid. This card legitimately broke 2K20, but I don't think this card is going to have the same effect, to be honest. I really don't. Just because we're too far along now. 2K actually waited like a good amount of time before dropping this card this time, so I guess we'll see. But either way, let's head over to the market and let's check out what's going on. All right, so now let's go check the market out. I mean, I don't know if this necessarily has like a huge impact on the market right away. Like right now, the tweets just dropped. I don't know if it's going to fluctuate too much, but at some point in the near future, it definitely is going to. And we'll see like a lot of cards that would normally be extremely expensive still be expensive. Like, don't get it wrong. Like, it's still expensive. Like, let's look at LaMelo. LaMelo, I mean, Ben Wallace is a good person to look at because this dude is going to get ridiculously cheap because he's already buying now around 60 or 70K. And I think people will start panic selling like their whole collections here pretty soon. So we could see Ben Wallace drop as low as like 40, possibly less than 40K. I don't think that's going to happen. It'll probably be hovering around 50 for the most part. But if people get really desperate for these cards, like we could definitely see that. Same with Lonzo. We could see him drop to like 70 or 80K. That would turn him into one of the best options around that price point. Keep an eye on Ben Wallace, though. If you can get Ben Wallace for like 40, 50K, it'd be nice. As far as the Invincible cards go, like I don't really think we're going to see like Dirk Nowitzki drop too much. I don't know. Some of the Invincible cards we're definitely not seeing any drops. Like, for instance, like LeBron, I don't think he drops too much. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but I guess we'll see. So, and when it comes to Kareem, like, this card is going to be stupid. Like, he's going to be significantly better than the Kareem that we have already. And I mean, is he going to be worth his price? To a certain extent, yes. To a certain extent, no. Like, it's a Kareem that's got 99 pretty much every stat. So I guess if he plays point guard, I'll fucking commit Sabugu. All right, so Shaq is the one I definitely wanted to talk about because unless they change his jump shot base, you're better off just going to buy this Warped Reality Shaq. Like, this Warped Reality Shaq is already stupid. Like, as far as, like, stats-wise, I mean, what are they really going to raise? Like, maybe his steal? It doesn't matter. He's 7'2" and fat. Like, you can't really get in there and get steals anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Other than that, I mean, badge-wise, yeah, but this Shaq already has 48 Hoff badges, 18 golds. You can buy him for 80K. I would just go do that. Now, like I said, I don't know if Steph Curry is going to be a card that we're going to see tomorrow. Like, it could just be the actual set itself. Like, I don't know. You know, no one really knows what's happening with that. It could be anything. Like, really, it could. As far as other cards, like, you know, Giannis is Giannis, right? Like, he's going to be expensive no matter what, and I don't think it's going to hurt the value of a lot of Giannis's. Derrick Rose coming out tomorrow. I mean, D Rose is probably going to be A, the easiest Invincible to pull, B, the cheapest one. Because he's Invincible, he'll still probably be over 100K. I'm guessing he's going to go for like Oscar Robertson prices, probably around 200K. Unless they like adjust his height, which I guess is something 2K could do. I don't really think he's going to be that incredibly like revolutionary. He'll be good. Like, I don't care if he's 6'3". Like, he's still, Derrick Rose is still good in game. So it doesn't really matter. I know somebody's scoffing like, man, I need my point guards to be 6'10". Man. Sorry, I just did my Ben Shapiro voice. But, like, it doesn't really matter, I guess. I mean, who cares, dude? Just play with cards you have fun with. Giannis is a card I will be paying attention to tonight because if people start panic selling point guard Giannis, you could probably pick him up for a relatively good deal. And first off, the Giannis we're getting tomorrow is probably not going to play point guard. I mean, there's potential that he could. I mean, they could make him power forward point guard. That's possible. But just like LeBron, they made him small forward power forward, so I wouldn't be shocked to see small forward power forward Giannis. So if you start to see people putting up these Giannis's, it might not be a bad idea. If you can get one for under 200K, you'll definitely make MT, regardless if the one that comes out tomorrow plays point guard or not. Just because people do this with Giannis specifically every single time. Like, people panic sell the latest Giannis that we got when an incoming one is coming out, and then they either try to buy him back or they realize they can't get the other one, and a bunch of people, or people in general, realize they can't get the Invincible one and try to go buy the other one. So as far as cards that won't go down in value, like LeBron won't. T-Mac has gone down in value, but he's kind of been around that. T-Mac's T-Mac, so his value will kind of stay where it's at. Tim Duncan and Garnett, you can get them for lower, but there's just not that many out there, so the prices are still going to be high based on that. Magic Johnson will probably go down a bit depending on if any of these cards can play point guard. It really just depends. Like, I'm not really sure. MJ's MJ. I don't really foresee his price going down too much, like, honestly. I don't think the packs are going to be fan favorites. I've seen a few people say, oh, dude, I think they're going to be fan favorites. Like, A, I don't think so. B, I really hope that they are not fan favorite packs because I feel like 2K is going to use fan favorites in a couple weeks when every card coming out is like super fake to generate pack revenue by throwing guys like Bol and like actual fan favorites in there. I mean, that's what they should be doing. Now, are they going to? Dude, I don't know. 2K is like the most incompetent multi-billion-dollar company that I've ever seen. Like, they just don't know. There's so many things that they could have done this year to make more money, but they just didn't. And like they didn't do it to like save the player base or be nice people. They just did it due to pure incompetence. Now, I think it's going to be like a new promo pack, personally. Like that's what I'm guessing. Deluxe packs almost guaranteed. Like no question they're going to be deluxe packs. And the fact that I pulled LeBron a couple weeks ago means I'm definitely not pulling any of these cards that I want. Maybe Derrick Rose, maybe, which I'll be stoked about. I'll use him. Like I don't really care. So, I mean, it's not going to be a full Invincible promo. That's going to be like the last packs they drop, just like the GOAT cards last year. But it's probably going to be like a large scale promo pack, similar to like Warped Reality, Gladiator, you know, etc. If it was Warped Reality too, I'd be stoked. Even if it was like, I don't know. That's probably the only one. I guess it really doesn't matter if they drop like a second of these promos because no one really cares. The only thing I'd be upset about is if we got out of position 4, and that would be awful on so many levels. Like, if we had, like, a shooting guard, small forward, Kareem, my God. Like, I can't even tell you how upset I would be. I would be so mad. I'd be so upset, dude. Unless I pulled him. And then I'd be like, yeah, that's cool. I'm cool with that. Like, when you look at it, though, like, I don't even think the Idols cards are really going to go down in price too much, just because a lot of people want that Jokic lock-in, which, at this point in the year, dude, it's totally fine to lock in the Idol set. Like, who cares? By the time you actually lock this in, like, the game will be alive for like a month and a half, so you might as well enjoy it if you like Jokic. Kawhi could go down in price a little bit, but I think all those guys kind of stay the same. We could see it be a Pantheon set. Now, like, looking at cards that could reduce in price, like, we could see Kristaps, but I think he'll still be over 100k no matter what, just because of his player build and how good he is on current gen and next. I'm not a huge fan of the card, but he's good. You guys know that. By the way, I'm doing tier lists this weekend, so, you know, check it out. Wilt Chamberlain, maybe he's cheap. He can still defensively hold down the best centers in the game. I don't really care what anyone has to say about that. Wilt Chamberlain is still an elite center in this game. If you don't agree with me, that's cool, but you're wrong. So suck on that. I don't know what to tell you about it. I would be happy if they brought back like any of the old promo sets. Like if they did a second NBA Finals set or like something of that nature. I just like the consistency of the sets. Like early on, 2K sets are cool because they're like themed in a proper way. Like these guys all produced in the NBA Finals. That'd be cool. Pantheon, like I said, 2K loves Pantheon set, so wouldn't be shocked to see those come back. I wouldn't even be mad if it was Inferno. Realistically, like with the way 2K does the theme sets now, I honestly don't care what they are. Like I used to get really excited about what the sets were, but like right now, dude, I don't care. Like they're going to be like deluxe packs, so they're going to make me very sad on the inside. If we're going to see another fan favorites. I'm just hoping that 2K like actually like makes real fan favorites, like, you know, throws guys like Bol Bol or Kevin Huerter into the mix, you know, guys who are actual fan favorites. Like, yeah, I guess technically speaking, people are fans of Shaq and LeBron, but like they're not the core fan favorites guys. Like we're looking at like Robert Covington and stuff like that, and that was just whack when they put LeBron and AD in there. Like I said, I'm trolling on Giannis tonight because if I see this even go remotely close to under 300k, I'm copping him instantaneously. Like I don't even care. I'll use him for the rest of the year. He's basically a GOAT card. There's really no or an Invincible card. There's really no reason. By the way, people kept asking what my squad looked like. And this is the squad I've been using. Also, shout out to that guy who commented under Ty Debo's video when he was using my squad and was like, imagine having 1.4 million and still using Lamar Odom. Bro, what? Lamar Odom's tight. Back the fuck off, dude. All right. Antoine Jameson is who I'd probably use instead of Blake Griffin, but I do like to use Blake occasionally. But this is the squad I'm using. People were curious about it. I figured I'd show off the squad. So let me know down in the comments below if you're interested in... I had a couple people asking me about, you know, squad builder videos in relation to the best possible team you could buy or you could build for every single team. And I might do one of those over on like 2KDB and show you guys like what the best team is for every single NBA franchise. But I mean, that's all. I don't know. I haven't done the video yet because I'm not really sure what's up with it. So let me know what you think down in the comments. If you want to see that, maybe I'll put it out one day where there's like light content or whatever. But 2K has been so crazy with pack openings, I don't even know what to do at this point. I could also show off my all-time teams too, but they're not even close to being the best ones available. So As always, it has been your boy Cheap Ludes. I appreciate all you guys for watching my video. You know I'll be awake way too early opening packs, getting mad. Let me know if you want a face cam for the pack opening. Peace out.